How you guys doing today?
What's up?
Tesseract Tuesday.
Tesseract Tuesday. All right, we're back. Me and John. Zach's still trapped in the Soul Stone, sick. One cup at a time. Episode 4 is up for Tesseract Tuesdays. Check it out. It looks like people are listening to us on there.
Really?
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a good time to.
So,
if you're driving.
I've listened to myself twice. No, but yeah, we're on Spotify again. We're on the Anchor app has their own thing where you can make your own podcast. That's what we're doing it on, and you can listen to it on there as well. And then Pocket Cast, and hopefully iTunes soon, and a bunch of others. So we'll see where that takes us.
Yeah, that works.
All right, so let's get started.
Yeah. So first, we're gonna again. I feel like the past
Captain Marvel,
the past 3 Tuesdays, man. Like it's just been.
That's all that's been on the web.
Pretty much. It's Captain Marvel's been everywhere. I finally saw it. He finally saw it. I mean, again, I can't sit here and say it was bad because it wasn't. It wasn't bad. It was no, you're in the right one. Yeah, I can't sit here and say it was bad because it wasn't.
Yeah, no.
It was. I thought it was okay. I thought it was good. I mean, they definitely, I felt like it kind of explained quite a bit of stuff, but at the same time, there's a lot of.
There's a lot of
stuff that that they could have just done better. I feel, or
it was.
I don't know.
It almost like it was good. It was a good movie necessarily, but it almost felt rushed on some points. There we go. Oh, hey, now you can see us.
That makes it better.
Sorry about that. But yeah, I just felt like some parts were rushed in the movie. That they probably could have taken a little bit longer doing taking long to put it out.
So that's what me and a friend were saying. It looked like, I don't want to say it was rushed, but I feel like they could have took more of their time on it.
Yeah.
So I agree.
But other than that, it was. I mean, the fight scenes were somewhat cool.
See,
they were somewhat cool, but they weren't like.
I felt the action scenes could have been better.
It could have been longer.
Yeah,
I felt they were too short. Especially that one scene where there's no spoiler on this. We've seen it in the trailer where she's standing there like glowing.
Yeah,
that's after she like gets in a fight with I can't remember who, but that was a quick scene. That was too quick of a scene.
Yeah, that's fair.
For a fight scene, for something like that. And then for her to glow afterwards.
Well, because it was kind of on the premise of like, oh, she's always been strong and she was being held back. And then now that she's not being held back,
but it was too.
She has the power.
I don't know. It was just too fast for me.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then she was right there glowing. And I'm like,
yeah,
come on.
I mean, it was the 90s. I was kind of expecting a Dragon Ball Z reference from somebody, just like Nick Fury or like, kind of just, be like, looking like Goku. Like, I don't know. I just kind of wanted something.
Man, you looking like Goku.
Yeah,
son.
Like
Oh, that would have been awesome if he said that.
Yeah, I would have. I don't know.
Dropped like Kamehameha.
Yeah, like the night, like it would have just been funny.
Yeah, it would have been good. Yeah.
Missed chance to definitely get the respect from anime people.
Seriously.
But it was good. I didn't like her whole Force Awakens moment. There's this moment where something's happening and she just kind of closes her eyes and then opens her eyes and then she can do this thing. And I'm just like,
like right away.
I'm in the movie theater and I literally had to I had to stop myself from saying, yo, this Last Jedi, it was just, wasn't, I didn't like that.
I think someone mentioned that online.
Yeah, I didn't, because it wasn't, it's just like, I get it. You've been holding it back and haven't been using it at full power, but now that you do have that full power, you can't tell me that all of a sudden you can just do that.
Automatically.
Yeah. But I mean,
you didn't have to go learn it. Yeah, you automatically get it right away. Yeah.
Captain, I mean, but it's always been part of her because of what she does, but
I feel like she was dry, like
her acting.
All right, so
dry. All right, let's get to this.
Is that part of Captain Marvel's
demeanor?
I
don't think her acting was as bad as everybody said.
No, I'm not saying it was bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it was dry, like
it was just bland. Okay.
Yeah.
Now my thing is, so the way I told everybody, I was like, I was okay with it because she's playing a Kree soldier who
a suit like a special ops.
Yeah, a Kree, a race of normal warrior heroes. And
are they though? After you see the movie?
Yeah, but that's true.
That's
true.
Okay.
That's just yeah.
True.
But she was playing a soldier, so for her to be bland,
that's what I'm. Yeah,
I'm okay with that because if you look at the Kree are bland people.
Yeah,
they don't like.
They're not joking around.
Yeah, if you look at the people who are on her team,
they're
just all straight faced.
What was that? The black dude from
Guardians?
From Guardians.
I forgot his name.
He was one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's always had that
just a straight
stoic.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're a Spartan warrior because they kind of had Spartan helmets.
Yeah.
So they kind of they had that.
So her with her like bland, I'm just like, all right, well that's the soldier her. But then sometimes she'll like try to act cute and annoying and she'll crack a smile and stuff like that. And that's I can only assume the human in her.
True.
But like I don't know. I think she played the soldier correctly.
I guess if you look at it that way,
I mean that's one way to look at it. I mean, but I thought it was good.
Not everything I've looked up online, it seems the movie's doing well. I mean,
it broke record.
It broke records.
It beat Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I mean, they did something right in that aspect,
Link says sup.
What is
up, Link?
Here we go. Oh, well, you got that, and you get this.
Wrong character.
Sorry, I hit random, and it's Link. All right, buddy. What's up, buddy? Just talking Captain Marvel again, of course. But we wanted to get that out of the way, and then we'll start talking about real Marvel.
Some other stuff, things that are
just kidding,
kind of more important.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just it's like I said, can't sit here and say it was a bad movie.
No, I don't think it was bad.
Yeah.
Like I was telling my wife after seeing it, I could see where people can get confused, almost like a Batman v Superman movie.
As far as what? Without spoilers.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, no?
Can't.
Okay.
I can tell you after.
Okay.
But yeah, it just had that confusing vibe to it.
Okay.
In a way.
I don't know.
If you don't know, if you never say you just went in it, like not as a comic book person like me and you are, and Zach, and everybody else that hopefully reads the comics, and you just go to the movie, you're like, Captain Marvel, I just want to see what this is
and you've
about.
never seen any of the other ones?
Never.
Okay, so you just walk in.
Yeah, I could
Captain
see it
Marvel
like
confusing people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the whole film would be a
Or say you. All right, that's hard to say.
Oh, it's not hard to say. I know
you've seen all the movies, but you don't know. I'm saying they don't know about this character at all.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah.
Like at least we know about somewhat of her.
Yeah.
They go in, they see the movie. I could see them being somewhat confused, a little bit on some parts, but
yeah, I mean we'd have to talk about it after the show because I personally like putting. And
it might be just me because I like I said I dozed off for a second in the movie, but. So that could be a possibility.
Yeah. Putting aside like the comic book knowledge or the cartoons or whatever like that. I didn't think it was good. I mean, I'm a DC fan, so we don't.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I'm both, but
more DC.
More DC
on that DC
Marvel,
side. Yeah. For books and comics, DC all the way.
Yeah.
For the most part. Movies,
and video games.
Well, yeah, of course. And movie-wise, like Marvel's just been hitting it on the head, like how they're doing it.
Yeah, they're all right.
Like I like DC's movies too. So, but I'm not biased towards any of these movies necessarily.
Oh no, definitely no bias. I just at the end of the day, you got to realize what's better. So there's that.
Batman.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. So now the biggest issue, without going into spoilers, is the Tesseract.
Yes, which I was confused about, but you answered that question.
Yeah, so the biggest issue...
It's here, guys. We have the Tesseract, because that's why it's called Tesseract Tuesday.
So if you're watching the trailers, or if you're watching the trailers, or if you read anything online, it was going to be a little backstory on Nick Fury. You also get a little backstory on another agent character.
Yeah. Coulson, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure people knew about that. That's
there's a possibility of that. Yeah. So you get a little background on Nick, background on Agent Coulson.
Yeah.
And you kind of see their on screen, like the way they are together, and you're just like, makes sense. That's why if you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you now know why Nick left Coulson in charge of like rebuilding S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything like that. So
they made him look like so young.
Nick Fury? Coulson?
Coulson, bro.
Coulson still looks... He doesn't look that...
I'm saying like the way this movie made him like...
Yeah, they made them all look younger.
I was like...
For sure.
Like the special effects today are like ridiculous.
But I think Coulson still looks pretty spry, I guess.
I don't think he looks... I don't think he looks Asian or anything. I'm just saying they made his face definitely look different in the movie.
For sure. They did good. A lot of issues have been the Tesseract, and it's like, what's been going on with that? Where has it been with all these years and stuff like that? Yeah. So just to do a brief history on the Tesseract, as far as like movie wise, cinematic, the first time you see the Tesseract is in
Captain America.
Was in Captain America, yeah.
With
Red Skull.
Red Skull.
Yeah, Red Skull.
That's the whole thing. He's trying to find his Tesseract to make weapons and everything to take over the world.
Yeah. So the first time you see it is Tesseract. Captain Marvel is the latest film to have an Infinity Stone in it, and it featured the Tesseract for sure.
Would you say like the Tesseract is one of the most powerful stones necessarily? On his hand, on the gauntlet? Out of all the... I mean, I know he has the Power Stone.
Well, no, because the Tesseract is just the Space Stone. That's all it is. It's only teleportation. Like, it's just moving through space.
True.
And as far as... it's just... it gets you from point A to B fast.
Gotcha.
I mean, some people would consider that to be... the most powerful.
The most powerful one, right?
I mean, as far as, like, what you can do with it... I mean, you're just moving.
True. You can't go back in time. You can't. Like the time stone.
Which I'm sure with the Tesseract or the Space Stone, I'm sure there's a way to like break some barrier to where you could possibly teleport yourself back in the verse. It's comic books.
With him getting his... Obviously, hopefully by this time everybody's seen
Infinity War.
Okay, but when at the end, Thor throws Stormbreaker, hits him in the arm, burns his whole arm, and the gauntlet. Now is the gauntlet destroyed, or the stones, or anything?
Well,
you think
the stone, well, that's interesting. The way you worded that was interesting, because you said that he got hit with Stormbreaker and that's how his arm got all messed up.
Yeah.
No one's ever even brought that up to me ever before.
What?
Yeah, no, because the way a lot of people saw it was that he used it. And once he used it, and we kind of think it's because he incorrectly got the Soul Stone, that's why his arm went all disintegrated and the glove melt and stuff like that. Because the Stormbreaker would have nothing to do with that.
That's what I thought it was. The Stormbreaker, like him getting hit by it, and the power of it just melt. Like, because it's lightning and stuff hit his arm, and it fried his arm.
Yeah,
and like
when you see his arm though,
the snap was so powerful that it just.
Yeah, we think that, like, a lot of us think it's because of the way he got the Soul Stone, because it was not the correct way to have gone about it. Because he had to sacrifice. Yeah, because in the end, these stones also kind of have their entities, give or take. They kind of have a mind of their own, per se. Link, movement through space is a Little awesome, just saying you would disappear, then like come behind him and bam.
Yeah.
Now you're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be classified as the most powerful stone, I don't know.
Well, I think the most powerful stone, I honestly think, because once a certain person in this cinematic universe gets it, is probably one of the most powerful beings.
Okay.
Is Adam Warlock, when he gets the Soul Stone.
Okay.
Embedded into his head.
Okay.
Is one of the most powerful beings in cinematic universe.
All right, but would that be the most powerful stone?
Yes.
Though? Okay.
At that time, because how he wields it.
All right. Well, I mean, right.
Not only that, is that stone could convert him, which I want to see. I want to see Adam Warlock, and I want to see him.
Yeah, fight each other,
or not even fight each other. I just want to see him turn to him, and I want to see him like just wreak havoc, and then that would be so cool.
That would be cool.
Him.
Yeah, I personally don't know what I would think the most powerful stone is. I mean, I'd have to assume it's the Power Stone.
Yeah.
For me, it'd probably be between the Power Stone, the Time Stone, and the Soul Stone.
Yeah. The Soul Stone could take life or give life, necessarily, if you think about it.
Give or take.
Yeah.
It's more of a like, I put you in a different dimension, and then but something like that. Yeah. So because we saw the Tesseract in Captain Marvel, hopefully that's not a spoiler for anybody, because like that's something that people should have already known already. Mm-hmm. So from the events of Captain Marvel, because Captain Marvel comes before everything else. So from the events of Captain Marvel to Infinity War, it's been 20 years.
Okay.
So in that 20-year time gap, a lot of people have had their hands on the stone.
On the stone, yeah.
It's gone from
Red Skull.
Well, no. That's prior. Yeah,
okay.
that's prior to the 20 years. So a lot. So basically, Shield had it for the longest of time.
Mm.
And then in the first Avengers movie, Loki got his hand on it. And then Thor got his hand on it by bringing it back to Asgard.
Well,
and then Loki got his hand on it again at the end of Ragnarok, and then Thanos got his hand on it at the beginning of Infinity War.
Yeah, so it's been tossed around.
But it seems like it's been. I mean, if you're counting years, it's been with Shield for a while.
I wonder if some reason in this new movie, if it's gonna be used again for something, like
the Power Stone,
Tesseract. The
space. Yeah, the Space Stone. I don't know. It might. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming there's gonna have to be a way that some of the stones are gonna kind of outweigh the other stones in terms of usage. Like in this movie, like if they get their hands on a stone, I don't know. The stones will definitely come into play.
Yeah,
because Captain Marvel, as strong as she is, and all of her abilities, it's gonna come to play in a different way.
For sure. All right, so what? We're done with Marvel now. Talking about Miss Captain Marvel.
Well, we're done Captain Marvel.
Okay, not Marvel, but Captain.
Yeah. Again, like I'm gonna say, I wasn't a bad movie.
No.
So
1 out of let's see, we'll give it a 1 out of Tesseract. How many Tesseracts do you give it?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I'd give it like 6 Tesseracts.
6 Tesseracts.
Yeah.
What? I'm gonna give it about 5 Tesseracts.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
That works.
5 Tesseracts out of 10. That's pretty good. Pretty good for the
little half and half even point.
Any other? So I guess tonight we'll try to keep to we'll talk about the movies, and then after that we'll if there's no more movie news, we'll talk about any TV stuff going on, and then we can go to like comic books or something.
Yeah, that's fine. That works.
Afterwards.
So today I guess their Avengers Endgame, the synopsis teased how the heroes can defeat Thanos.
Okay.
It dropped like probably a couple hours ago.
Nice.
But basically what happened was the latest details that came from the movie ticket purchasing site Atom Tickets, which just released a synopsis for Avengers Endgame on their purchase page. This synopsis appears as, so basically Thanos snapped his fingers in Avengers Infinity War, and half the life in the universe instantly dissolved. Now, a ragged group of surviving warriors, including Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man, Thor, and the Hulk, works to counteract the Mad Titan's genocidal action.
Nice.
Since our heroes couldn't stop Thanos the first time, what makes them think they can win in a rematch? The answer may be in the overwhelming power thanks to Captain Marvel, or in the tiniest spaces between atoms accessible to Ant-Man. Avengers Endgame will rewrite the Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it. When it's all over, nothing will be the same.
What if during this time, like they're going to go back in time at some point, I imagine.
Well, that's what everybody
So what if
believes.
they go back in time and they screw up everything?
Why do you think they'd screw up everything?
So they can make another movie. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, if they're going back in time, I'm assuming they're going back in time with the time stone.
Yeah.
So if they were to screw up anything, they could just fix it again with the time stone.
That's true.
So I don't know. Now there are, I believe, an Ant-Man at the end. The original Wasp was like, yo, you need to be careful about those vortexes in the quantum zone because they will, trap you or whatnot in like time and space and all that stuff. So I mean, there's a possibility they could do it
use
that
the quantum
way.
To go in the quantum verse, get where they need to get to.
Yeah, to use the vortex. But I mean, she said it was very dangerous and nobody ever escapes. So if they were to go that route, it'd be interesting.
Well, we all know they have the suits to go in the quantum verse, supposedly.
Well, no, they have the suits, they have the tech to get to the quantum realm.
But
they don't. It's the vortexes that she was warning him against that we don't know if he's going to be able to do that. But I mean, with Doctor Strange's help, they could easily get.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping at least for Infinity, this new one coming out. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping for more Hulk action.
Okay. Yeah, which I think
him turning into the Hulk and becoming the Hulk and fighting and stuff.
I mean, they talked about they talked about us
Professor
Dr. Hulk or Professor Hulk. We'll see how that pans out because basically it's Bruce's mind, but the strength the body of Hulk. So we'll see. I mean, we've seen it in comic books, we've seen it in cartoons, video games. Hulk's even more scarier dude when he has reasoning.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that'll be good.
Definitely get to check that out.
And I know that from what I read somewhere, Kevin Feige is not going to no more after this Captain Marvel is done. Like since it's done, like after you're seeing that, you're not going to hear any more Marvel news until after Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah, after Spider-Man,
Endgame, or after Endgame and Spider-Man.
Because I think it's Endgame then Spider-Man, and then after that, that's it for this phase. And then we won't hear anything.
I don't even know if we'll hear anything at MegaCon. I think they said even MegaCon they're not going to be there, or not MegaCon, but Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con. They're big.
The San Diego. But they'll probably show up at New York or San Diego.
You think so?
I mean, Marvel will be there. Will they talk about anything?
Probably not.
Probably, if they do, it's probably going to be at San Diego.
True.
But we'll have to see. I mean, as far as we know right now, they're keeping tight lip about everything.
Yeah.
I'm assuming their next moves are going to be, to do the Black Widow movie, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2, and then from that point, because all the other characters, we don't know.
Black Widow is going to be a movie too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Right. So Black Widow, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2, and then somewhere down the line it'd be a Captain Marvel 2, and then a Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. True.
But outside of that, because those are the only characters we have. Because after these movies are done, apparently Iron Man, Thor, and Cap are all disappearing. So we'll see.
What we'll get.
Yeah.
But I did also I read.
Oh, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians,
that's true.
I read somewhere that Marvel is what they say. I'm trying to remember what they said.
What's up?
Oh my gosh, my brain went blank.
Take your time, man.
Well, I know they're making. We'll get to that, but they're making some animated stuff when they bring out their streaming service. I'm trying to remember what they said. This thing I read. Oh, the Fox deal. The Fox and
the
March
Disney Fox
20th that's when it'll be done and final.
Yeah, see,
that's what they're saying.
Yeah, I don't. When people report like dates like that, I don't know if that's true because you can't really take that solely due to the fact that one, it really comes down to, because what if Fox asks for more money, or if
true.
Disney asks for other stuff?
True.
Like, you're going to take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Link says, I want to see the Hulk 2. I want him to become where Banner isn't holding him back anymore. He has a mode where Banner completely lets go.
Yep.
Apparently, Banner is always holding him back mentally a little, and when he completely holds him back, he goes like epic mode. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Bruce kind of always.
Did you ever see the animated Avengers movie where the Hulk destroys the entire alien ship by himself? Like, they pretty much save him till the end, and they're like, all right, they break him out of his little cell he was in.
Mm.
They're like, all right, you got to turn into the Hulk, and you got to like destroy everything. He destroys a whole alien ship by himself, just jumping and ripping stuff.
Yeah. Well, no,
it was like the first Avengers animated
movie. Yeah. I mean, it's been a while, but
it almost like did the same way they did Avengers, the first movie,
Avengers movie, yeah,
where they found Captain America in ice and they were just de-icing him, and Hulk was actually at this lab that they were doing it at.
Yeah,
it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, Bruce always has like a mental lock on how. I wouldn't say how strong Hulk can get, but he definitely holds him back a bit because he's just like, because he doesn't want to be, held responsible or feel some type of way that, people got messed up and things, stuff happened. As far as Marvel news goes, Noah Hawley, he was the guy who was originally to do the Doctor Doom movie.
Oh yeah. I was reading something on that. He finished the script.
Well, I mean,
from what he said,
he says that it's from what Noah said is that basically he's the Doctor Doom movie's not dead. So
we might be getting a Doctor Doom. Hey,
yeah, possibility for that.
I'm down. Bring it. Oh, and I'm gonna throw this out for Hulk smash.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to. I don't know. Basically, it says with the Disney and 21st Century Fox merger moving even closer to completion, the future of Noah Hawley's Doctor Doom film remains uncertain. Despite recent reports, the merger would kill a few comic book movies in Fox's pipeline. Yeah. It turns out that this particular project from the Fargo and Legion showrunner isn't officially dead. When asked about the project at South by Southwest, Hawley told Hollywood Reporter that Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige approached him about it. Feige said Hawley if he was still working on it, to which he replied, "Should I still be working on it?" ? However, he didn't reveal Feige's response to that question. So apparently Kevin Feige, asked him if he was still working on it, and he said, "Should I be?"
Yeah, and do I need to?
Yeah, so apparently it looks like Kevin Feige might take one for the team and give us a Doctor Doom movie.
That'd be dope, man.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Because I think the guy if that's the right guy that wrote the movie, he said the only way to do Doctor Doom movies is to have him wearing his mask and everything.
Okay. I mean, but okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, he wore his mask in all the other ones.
Well, not all the time. He only did it when he fought. Like, doesn't Doom have to wear this mask necessarily because he has a disfigurement on his face from what happened?
No, in the comic books, he's
normal.
He's on and off. Yeah.
Oh, because of his magic, he was able to
like fix his face or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't even remember in like the
I mean, I don't think on the
old ones. In the old comics, I think he just kind of wore it all the time.
Yeah.
In the newer ones,
he would take them off.
Yeah, but I don't know how far back he would go to like taking them off though. But like, I mean, he normally in the movies though, he always has the mask on. The moment he put the mask on, he always had it on.
Yeah. So that would be cool. Like, because I love Doctor Doom. That's one of my obscured favorite villains in Marvel. That people don't realize how cool he.
Yeah, no, he's very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Howley said he's not certain if or when the project might move forward, but added that Foggy didn't reveal the Marvel Cinematic Universe's 1,000-year plan either. Of course, this does mean there's a slight window of opportunity for Howley's script to move out of the developmental limbo, but as it stands, no details have emerged about how Marvel will integrate Fox assets such as Doctor Doom, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four.
So, I mean, hey, it's still early, and hopefully we'll get something we've all been waiting for,
Yeah, hopefully.
Marvel getting a hold of it again and making it, what it needs to be. So I'm excited for that factor to get that.
Yeah. It says right now his attention is on wrapping Legion's third and final season, which airs on FX.
Oh, he's the one that does Legion?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, damn, I could see it definitely be a cool movie if he does it.
Yeah, he's a
good writer. If Legion's really good.
a good show.
Any other movie news?
Oh no, for sure. This was one that I had read earlier. For Spider-Man, Sony has 7 or 8 years of movie and TV plans. From the beloved Spectacular Spider-Man animated series to 1970s live-action The Amazing Spider-Man show, it's no secret that Spider-Man has had quite the history on TV. A new statement from Sony Pictures Entertainment Chairman Tony Vinciquerra and Hulu chief Mike Hoppins revealed that Sony has plans for the friendly neighborhood wall crawler on the small screen. In an interview with Variety, Vinciquerra discussed Sony's plans for movie and television projects stemming from the Spider-Man's franchise. We have the next 7 or 8 years laid out as to what we're going to do with the asset, and that will not only be on the film side, it will be on the TV side as well. Our television group will have its own set of characters from within that universe that we will seek to develop.
I just realized.
So it sounds like it's going to be DC Cinematic Universe and the CW universe.
That's cool. Damn.
Yeah.
I was just thinking as I was going on the podcast, and it sounded like I'm making like some weird noise. But here, I wanted to play that for Spider-Man. And this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Spider-Man.
But I think it'd be cool if they did some Spider-Man TV show for sure. This would get them a chance to break out and do other characters. They're obviously
like a live action,
live action or cartoon, regardless. But I think they're looking at more live action. I think.
So you think they do like a Peter Parker live action Spider-Man show?
Or
would it be other?
I don't think it'd be Peter Parker.
Yeah,
I don't.
He's only cinematic.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like doing Batman. Like if you were to do a live action Batman,
no, they could do a live action.
I agree.
They could easily.
I wish they would.
I think if they were to do a live action Spider-Man, they're probably going to do Peter Parker. Yeah. Only due to the fact that everybody knows who Peter is.
True.
Everybody loves Peter. But
unless they did like a multiverse like version, like a Scarlet Spider,
with everybody in the show,
or no, just pick one of the like. Spider Punk, or pick one of those types.
The super obscure ones?
Yeah, and do a live action.
Oof, that'd be rough. Whenever I think of like that type of stuff, I think to myself like, well, if I was like a TV exec, I'm thinking, what are people gonna like and what's gonna bring me the most money?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just thinking it'd be cool to see. I don't know, Spider-Man.
Link says, by the way, just watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. That thing was so cool. Yeah, it was good. It was really good. They did such a good job.
Yeah, I like that one. It was very good. I want to go back and watch it. Also, Aquaman's out on DVD too, even though we're not talking about DC, but it's out.
Is it?
It's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's
next Tuesday, maybe, or
the 20th or something, 26th, or I remember
next week probably.
Yeah,
sometime.
I remember it was soon. I feel like it just got into theaters like the other day, right?
It's so crazy.
Yeah. So they said, given the large number of Spider-Man characters Sony has under its belt, the studio's choices for a TV series seem pretty vast. The team is pretty far down the road in terms of working through which characters we think could be the star of their own series.
Yeah.
With the recent success of both Venom and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Sony seems pretty confident in its Spider-Man-based spin-off projects, especially given that the company has already expressed interest in doing TV spin-offs from the award-winning animated film. In an era where comic book-based TV shows are gaining more prominence, one thing is clear: Spider-Man's luck on TV may soon rub off on his supporting cast. So it sounds like it's gonna be a movie or a TV show kind of on. I don't know. It says may soon rub off on his supporting cast.
Huh.
So I don't know. It looks like it might.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm down. I'm down to see something like that.
Be a show with side
Something
characters or something like that.
Could be.
Yeah, we'll see.
Be different.
Yeah, kind of like Cloak and Dagger, maybe.
Yeah, I'm more excited for animated stuff. They do more animated stuff.
No live action.
Well, no, live action would be cool too.
Okay.
I did read somewhere also. I think the Eternals. I don't know. And we did mention Eternals.
Yeah, we talked about them. Yeah.
Or Figi was saying it's going to be galaxies and galaxies far, like tons of like. How do you say it? Like I think it's on there.
The
Eternals. I forget how he said it, but he said it's just going to be like eons of galaxies, like just like long time ago. Somehow he said it. I can't remember exactly. I sound like a complete idiot now saying it, but I sound like this. All
right. So I mean, even though this is DC, I mean, I feel like it's something important to be said.
Okay.
The Dark Knight trilogy returns to IMAX for Batman's 80th anniversary. So they're gonna sit down and you get to watch all 3 movies in IMAX.
What?
Probably back to back to back.
Damn, that's a long time.
Yeah, those movies were about like 2 hours.
2 hours a piece. But I would do that.
Power to you.
I would do it if
I wouldn't.
That's probably expensive.
I just got one of my friends to realize that those movies were not good.
I liked them.
Like it just clicked for him.
Yeah.
In terms of Batman, it's not good. Those movies were villain centric. They made the villains look good. They made them look cool. They did nothing for Batman. So we'll see. Like if you really think about it, every single movie had nothing to do. Batman's fighting style was horrible. Every movie literally was just a new gadget. Yeah. In the first movie, he had the suit in the car. In the second movie, he had the motorcycle. In the Bane movie, he had the little leg cripple thing that allowed him to walk. Literally just a new gadget. Every single movie. Those movies suck. They are not a good representation of Batman at all.
Piss John off. God.
It's just bad.
God damn it.
So bad.
They're what? But Stone Cold would say, what?
So there's been a lot of theories going on that with the Marvel Endgame, with Infinity War Endgame, that there's a possibility we get to see the 7th Infinity Stone.
There's a 7th Infinity Stone? What is it, like ultra clear?
While it came out a while ago, very long time ago, really? Like 25 years ago, give or take. So basically what it was because I had written that down. And I found the article so we could talk about it. But apparently, so some theories have even looked into the obscure past of Marvel's comics to the mysterious 7th Infinity Stone that has not been seen in a comic book in almost 25 years. Learn more about. So basically, we're gonna be learning more about that stone. So it's the Ego Stone, and basically they wiped it out of continuity. Like it was.
What stone was it?
The Ego Stone.
The Ego Stone.
Yeah, like that's what.
Where would that have gone on the gauntlet?
Like they said, they kind of just got ruined. They just
inside the palm of the hand. It goes like right here.
They just kind of got ruined. They
show it on.
Yeah, they have some. Oh, it looks like they even have some of the clips.
So it was in the comics, but
in the comics, but they just got got rid of it. Trying to find out where exactly they talk about it.
Interesting. The Ego Stone. Ego.
Yeah, it's something that they just they got rid of, man. It wasn't gonna do too well. Let's just be honest. Like now that I think about how they played it out, having an ego stone just wouldn't even.
That wouldn't have made sense at all.
Yeah,
it would have been like, what?
No, they don't even really explain it here. I mean, if you guys get a chance, I'd search up the ego stone just to get a read on it, because I don't remember what that one was about. But
this is what we think about it. Who? What?
So, just to dip off a little bit, Netflix announces that they're doing a Greek mythology anime series, which is probably going to be awesome.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. So it believes it. I believe it's going to be called. Oh no, it is. So it's going to be called Gods and Heroes. It's going to be.
Sweet.
It's going to be an anime on Greek mythology, set in the world of Greek mythology, which will revolve around the illegitimate son of Zeus, a mysterious young man who's given the impossible task of saving heaven and earth despite the interference of a vengeful goddess and her monstrous
That's awesome.
forces. From the description, it sounds like Netflix is doing its own version of Clash of the Titans.
I'm down. Because when I was a kid, I lived in Greece for 4 years. So I got to go to the temples.
Yeah, the Colosseums and stuff like that.
It was cool to see as a kid and to learn about that.
Yeah.
And to see it in the animated form.
Yeah, I love Greek mythology. It's so cool.
Yeah. That's why I love 300 Spartans, because I had been
there
where they were at that, where that little narrow waterway, or now it's a waterway, but that narrow passage they were fighting at.
Okay.
I was there.
Ah, that's dope.
It's different than what you see on the movie.
Yeah, of course.
I was there where apparently this battle was.
That's dope.
As a kid, it was so cool.
Yeah, Greek mythology.
I'm down for that.
Greek mythology is awesome.
Yeah, where's our in the Marvel universe? Where's our Hercules? Is he coming in at any point in these movies? Remember Hercules?
No, they're not about to show Hercules.
Why not?
Because DC and Marvel have a Hercules. I mean, DC and Marvel both have the same
type
gods,
of character.
pretty much.
Yeah, true. It still would be cool to see Hercules in Marvel.
Just for him to show up.
Yeah. He has a big ego, that's for sure. That character.
Yeah, Hercules was definitely a cocky person.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, in Gods and Heroes, we wanted to tell a woolly original story set in the beloved world of Greek mythology. We are thankful for such an amazing cast and for such great creative partners at Netflix and Powerhouse Animation. Powerhouse Animation is actually a really good company to do that. Who continue to push the envelope and expand the anime genre in a manner we had only dreamed of.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Powerhouse is responsible for your favorite anime.
Voltron?
No, Castlevania.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Powerhouse does Castlevania.
Well, then it'll be good.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, no, DreamWorks does Voltron, don't they?
Yeah, DreamWorks does Voltron. They did Castlevania. They also kind of have their hands in Immortals and Death Note, actually.
Nice.
So,
dude, I want to see. Why isn't DreamWorks? All right, so if DreamWorks needs to do Voltron, DreamWorks should go and do a Thundercats. Netflix should do a Thundercats
with DreamWorks.
Yes.
Okay. I kind of
agree with that, man. Come on.
If DreamWorks was to decide to bring back Thundercats, I think they would do an amazing job at it.
It would look cool.
I agree.
They could do it just like that. A series, how they did start off with how many episodes was the first one? 10 or less than that? The first Voltron?
I think more. Link says, laugh out loud, Death Note. Really? Death Note, the anime is good.
That's what I heard. I haven't seen the live action one.
Yeah, but
wasn't good.
Death Note, the anime is good if you're into chess. It's a very strategical tactic-based anime.
Okay.
It's literally two guys going against each other and figuring out who's the smartest. Nice. But it's good though. It is good. You get to bond with the characters and stuff, but it's chess. That's what it is. No, what you need to watch is there's this show that dropped on Hulu. I was on Hulu, just
going through
3-4 in the morning. I was on Hulu. I was like, let me see what's on Hulu today. There's this anime they dropped. It's called Drifters. It's good. Like, oh my God.
To look it up.
It's good. It's fierce. It's like it's brash. Like it's just forward.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much what it is. It's kind of, if you ever watch like Stay Fate Night or like those type of animes, it's pretty much what happens is there's this guy who gets a bunch of like the best warriors from like different time periods and basically sends them to this other universe.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, there's this evil person who's also taking people from different to fight. Yeah.
Okay.
So you have the drifters and you have the ends. The ends are the bad guys. The drifters are the good guys. But the thing is, like, I'm talking about, these are like guys through like people from history books. So like the evil guys have like Joan of Arc, and she's mad. She's evil because, you know, she was burned at the stake for being a woman in battle.
Yeah, okay.
And so basically now in the end, she has fire abilities and she just wipes stuff out. Anastasia is also in there.
Interesting.
Yeah, and she's like this, basically she has like cold ice powers or whatever.
Okay.
Rasputin is in there as well. Like they have these.
So it's like history book people.
History characters you know from history. Yeah.
Okay.
But like they fight each other, and
that's cool.
I finished.
So you got like Abe Lincoln on the good side on the drifters and shit.
No.
Lincoln.
Well, because remember it's an anime, so on the good side we got a bunch of Japanese people, but like famous Japanese people though.
On the good side, we got Japanese.
Yeah, the bad side. Actually, the bad side. Now that I think about it, the bad side's all like they're not Americans, but like they're all French. They're like French and Russian and stuff like that. And then the good side is a lot of them are Japanese. Yeah,
we're the good ones.
So you know,
that's good. Oh my gosh.
But it's a really if you guys get the chance, it's a really good show. Season 2 is supposed to be coming out sometime this season. Yeah, it's good. Like it's really good.
Now that we're on the anime talk,
yeah, what's up?
I was scrolling through my phone one night and came across My Hero Academia, and I believe it's from the movie. One of the movies, it's Deku and All Might teaming up together, punching through this giant, huge block thing.
Yeah, it's from the movie.
Is that from the movie?
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, you said you watched the movie, right?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, no?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's on Kiss Anime.
I know, I need to watch it.
It's subbed, though.
They just had a clip of that on.
Yeah.
I'll put it up. I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, it's good. At the time being, like, way back when, they were showing it in select theaters, and I got to see it in dub.
Oh, that's cool.
And then now I rewatched it in sub, and I had pre-ordered the whole My Hero Academia movie set. It comes with a book and all this stuff. Yeah, but I still haven't gotten it yet.
Okay.
Hasn't came in, but it was it was good. You should really watch it.
Cool. I love that show.
Yeah, no,
you're missing out, Link.
One of the best animes ever, man.
Missing out.
One of the best animes ever. Everybody's been talking, since we're talking Netflix anime, everybody's been talking, I believe part 2 of Baki got dropped onto.
I saw I have to watch the first season.
It's no, it's still the first season.
Okay, but it's the one with the muscly dude in the front of the, like, when you go on Netflix, he's like huge, like not huge, but like,
and he has red shorts on. Yeah, that's Baki. So they dropped the first part as part 1, and then this part they're calling it season 2, but it's not. It's part 2. It's just the rest of the season.
Season 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But apparently they did that. Netflix dropped The Order, which is.
It looks like the Magic Order to me.
But
it's apparently werewolves and vampires.
Yeah, well, it's werewolves. So just werewolves. It's basically
the order, like the Order of Wolves.
Yeah, it's kind of like basically this kid joins this goes to college.
Yeah.
Joins this ends up joining this order, and he finds out they start teaching him magic and stuff like that. And then he finds out that there's these bunch of werewolves that are attacking people and stuff like that. And basically they kind of have to defend themselves from them and try to help other people out and stuff like that.
Okay. It looks cool from what I saw.
Yeah, but it's not the Magic Order though.
No, that's what I thought. I was like, oh shit, is that the Magic Order?
No. I gotta actually look into the Magic Order. I gotta see what's going on with that, why that's not
Well, while you're looking that up, another thing I saw guys on there.
I didn't know that. Alan Tudyk is voicing Jafar's sidekick in Disney. Iago, the bird.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What was I getting at? Oh, Disney is also, they're coming up with an animated series once they do the streaming service. From what I was reading, it's gonna be called the What If animated series. Where remember when they took certain characters?
Yeah, it's based off the comic books.
Yeah, based off the comic books.
So like, what if Silver Surfer got the Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, or what if Thor or Loki got Thor's hammer?
Yeah, or what if Captain America was Iron Man?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's gonna be animated and stuff. That's
cool.
Definitely cool.
Yeah, no, that's
definitely cool.
Definitely awesome. Actually, they're doing that's a smart move.
Yeah.
The Disney Plus streaming service should be. Yeah, I was just looking into it. Like they dropped everything, all their whole movie library. They just dropped the vault on this app. Like they dropped all their movies, all their like just everything. That's what it seems like. But we'll see. I'll be the judge of that.
When does that come out?
Because I don't know. They just said later this year. Yeah, I'll definitely be the judge of that because I've been a Disney fan for a very long time, and I know what they got. So if I go on there and I can't find it, I already know the first thing I'm going to search.
If John goes on there and he can't find it, this is what's going to happen.
I already know the first thing I'm gonna look up, and if it's not on there, you didn't give me everything. I've been lied to.
Canceled.
Like canceled. I'm gonna be hot because like it was one of my favorite. It's called because Disney had a lot of movies that they dropped through ABC.
Yeah.
Because ABC apparently is owned by Disney.
So crazy. They own so much stuff.
Hey, Ram, what's up, Ramos? Link says, do you think that they'll have their Disney XD on there? Yeah, I believe so. They should have all their stuff. Disney XD had a lot of good stuff, too.
Yeah, this is for Ramos.
Disney XD had a lot of...
That's for you, Ramos.
Disney XD had a lot of stuff on there, too. Depends on what you were into. But they had Get Ed, which was a cool cartoon. They had a lot of Power Rangers actually on there.
On Disney?
Yeah, on Disney XD. That's when Disney owned Power
Disney
Rangers.
XD. I like XD.
Yeah,
Disney
XD was pretty good. They had
They have
what you call it? They had a lot of the duck stuff, like
DuckTales.
Donald. Yeah, DuckTales. They had
the new DuckTales isn't as good as.
Well, yeah, but they're doing it for the new gen kids.
I know, but the animation doesn't look.
They had Tron. The Tron cartoon was really good. Yeah, I don't know why they canceled that. It makes no sense to me. And they ended it too, like right at the perfect. DuckTales.
All right.
They ended up. They ended up canceling it at a great spot. Oh man, that song though.
It did that last time. I didn't even touch anything. All right, we'll get out.
Ramos said, "Did you guys talk about the report that says the What If Marvel comics?" Yeah, we just talked about it like right before you got on. It's gonna be good to see the What If stuff animated. I think that'd be really dope. That's gonna open up a lot of people's eyes. Might even bring those books up in value.
Yeah, in value. Exactly.
Yeah, I have a lot of the What Ifs actually.
They're good. I never got any of them.
They I mean they're not. They're nothing really special. Some of them are kind of worth a bit, but like when I say a bit, like maybe, a couple $100. But but like it's we'll see.
It's awesome.
Ramos says, "Damn, I was watching Flash. I usually miss it because of class, but I'm on spring break. Nice spring break. Yeah, we'll see.
You'll have to go back and watch part of this, Ramos, because it's almost over soon.
I don't know. The Disney streaming service, it should have everything. That's what from what I've read, from what I've been told, it should have everything. So Disney morning cartoons, Mickey's Clubhouse, Disney XD, Disney original movies, cartoons.
Like if it's the old Disney cartoons, that's cool.
It should have and it should have the ABC shows on there too. Because I think Disney owns ABC or something like that. Because I remember going on ABC.
Might as well just say Disney runs the whole world.
Yeah, I remember going on the ABC channel when I was a kid, and I'd see like I'd see Lizzie McGuire. I'd see That's So Raven. I'd see Lloyd in Space. I'd see Fillmore. I'd see the Weekenders. Yeah. I'd see, and I'm pretty sure Disney owns like a good portion of those shows I just listed. Recess too.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Recess, and Recess is Disney. So I'm telling you, man, if I get that app, like you know what? I'm not even gonna get it. I'm gonna wait for someone else to get it. And there's just a few things I'm gonna search up, like the really obscure stuff that I know nobody's really gonna pay attention to.
And if they don't have that,
I'm gonna search. If they don't have it, I'm not getting it. Like you just wasted my time and my friend's money, like not mine.
You'll be like, yeah, you got cancer right now.
I'm gonna be hot because again, Teen Witch. It was a live action movie, and it was stuck with me, son. Stuck with me.
I wonder if they have that.
It was such a good like witch movie. Like it was basically this chick in high school found out she was a witch, used her powers to become popular, and like it was just your basic like 90s, 80s, whatever. Like, dude, yeah. I need that. I need Lloyd in Space. I need the Weekenders. I need Recess, Lizzie McGuire. Like they better have everything.
Yeah.
What he says, Ramos says, I'm not saying you have to, but you should have.
Twitches was my shit.
You should have Totes move the show to 9, so don't keep showing up at the end. Laugh out loud. That's fine. I mean, we could probably do that. It's up to him.
What's that?
Move this show to 9.
9 to 10.
Yeah. He says the message is. Oh, well, sure. Says I'm not saying you have to.
Twitches is my shit.
Totes move the show to 9. Twitches is my shit. Totes was holy. Yeah. Nah. I'm sorry, Ramos. You're by yourself on the Twitches thing, man.
Yeah.
That was never. That was with the.
Sorry, guys. I was doing this.
That was with the sister girls. I was not a fan.
I was fist bumping and booty humping. I missed all those shows.
Nah, Teen Witch came out it was like late 80s, early 90s. They better have. I don't remember the name of the movie, and I think we've talked about it on the show, and I think Ramos or Link would know. But it's the movie where the Pink Ranger, the original OG Pink Ranger,
Kimberly,
or Amy Jo Johnson, she was in a Disney movie where she was a fairy or whatever, and she would like hang around with this dude who's going to high school, and like I don't even remember the premise of the film.
You're just like, that was the Pink Ranger.
But like I don't even remember if the movie was good. I just said it was good because she was in it. Like that's what it came down to.
Also, guys, One Cup at a Time podcast is almost to its end. If you want to catch any other stuff, go on YouTube and subscribe and watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, definitely let people know to subscribe, guys. We are here for you.
But it's the final countdown for One Cup at a Time and the podcast soon.
But it's just, I don't know, man. I know I'm going to get it. I know I already knew off rip at the beginning of the year when they announced it, I was going to get the DC streaming service, and I knew I was going to get the Disney one. It's supposed to have all the Star Wars, all the Marvel.
That's cool. Like all the stuff.
We'll see.
All the stuff.
Ramos says, reverse the stream just to see what was said about Captain Marvel.
All right, One Cup at a Time. Can't wait to hear from you guys next week because I won't be here this Friday because I got a wedding. All right. Well,
weddings are great.
But yeah, so I'm Ryan. This is John.
John Comic.
John Comic. All right. I'm going to end the podcast. I'll catch you guys next week. Me, John, Zach, hopefully he'll be back from the Soul Stone.
Yep, so next Tuesday, guys.
But check the rest out on YouTube. Me and John are going to finish up the YouTube show. We'll see y'all later.
Yup. No, we said a lot about we said a lot about Captain Marvel. I mean, we said a lot.
I feel like we've covered. I don't think we need to talk about Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I think we're kind of done, dude.
So, yeah.
Like, she is literally, we've talked about her for like the last 3 shows. But I mean, to be fair, that is what everybody was talking about, and that's what it is. But it's got a little repetitive. Now that the movie's finally out, we can move forward.
True.
To Endgame.
Endgame. You've been ended. But yeah, Ramos, I don't know if you remember from the last show. No, excuse me. The last show you weren't here, I don't think, because you were. I don't think he was on last show, was he?
Last Tuesday?
This Friday.
I don't remember.
I don't think he was. He said he was doing something Friday. But anyways, I don't know if you heard us about the podcast. If you want to listen to our podcast at any time, it's on Spotify, it's on Anchor app and Pocket Cast, and you can subscribe to it or download it and listen to it. But we have like 4 episodes on there now.
Said I got my wisdom teeth taken out and I was trying to watch it.
Oh, that's real.
Oh man!
Well, hey, you can go back.
Wisdom teeth are rough.
Watch it and listen to it on the podcast and on Spotify. Literally, it's Spotify, 1 cup at a time, and you'll see like this coffee cup with like comic stuff on it with 1 cup at a time on it. But yeah, hit that subscribe. You can listen to all our shows. We have them all up there. So.
Yeah, dude, dope schmaloops.
It's fun. I don't know if you've gone on.
No, I searched it up when you told me it was up. I went home and I searched it up. I was listening to music and I was just like, oh, he said he put it up. Yeah, so I searched it up and I played. Which one was it? The more recent one we did. The last
the DC one.
Yeah.
Okay, DC News Explosion or something.
Yeah. So it was. I mean, it's good.
It's fun to listen to.
I was literally just playing Anthem and listening to it.
Yeah,
it was just like. But it was good, man.
Or you go back, listen to these shows or watch these shows. But yeah.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, this Friday I won't be here. I got a wedding I got to go to on Saturday morning. Real early in the morning. I have to be there. I could be there at like 9 in the morning. So
yeah, man, wedding cake is it's always good. Yeah, that's the real reason why people go to weddings. It's the food and the cake.
True.
And the single people.
Well, I'm not single.
Well, yeah, not you.
My wife will be there, but you know.
Not you, but other people.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. It'll be fun. Buddy's getting married, so
that's good.
That I've known for 20-something years.
Oof, that's good.
But yeah, I don't have anything else. You guys got any questions?
Yeah, you guys have any questions or anything that you guys heard over the week that we might have missed out on? Any information? I mean, we covered Disney, covered Marvel.
Yeah,
we even talked about some DC stuff.
I didn't really see any Star Wars stuff.
Just to repeat again, Dark Knight, all 3 movies in IMAX that they're doing. Can't really say I'm a supporter, but I'm just gonna, let people know. It's the least I can do, but it's gonna should be great. I think people are gonna rewatch those movies and they're not gonna like them. Like they're not gonna be as good as they thought they were.
Probably not.
Because now watching like all these other ones, and it's not like it's just that's a different. I think DC's about to take a hit for that. But it's going to be Batman's 80th anniversary, so that's going to be great. Ramos says, I got a Marvel theory, but it's a spoiler for Captain Marvel, so I'll keep it to myself.
Well, we've both seen it.
We've both seen it.
But I don't know if anybody
we don't know if Link has or anybody else has seen it.
I don't want to spoil it on the stream.
Well, we could always just change the title to Captain Marvel Spoilers and Review. That way people going in know. Because I'm curious to know what his theory is. Because I had to talk to people about, because the kids, that's all I'm going to say. I had to explain the kids to people. He says he'll say it next Tuesday. Okay. All right, don't forget. Yeah. I had to explain the kids to people. One of the kids I explained to you last night.
Yeah.
So the other kid who's in the film, I didn't explain to you. Or tonight. Yeah. But earlier. But the other kid I didn't explain to you who that was. If you already know. If you already know, then that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, there's just a lot going on. What'd you think of the movie, Ramos? I'm just curious because this is gonna be my 4th time saying it. It wasn't bad, but it was okay.
It was okay.
It was all right.
But yeah, we'll save that for next Tuesday.
Yeah, Link, have you seen it?
Yeah, Link.
I don't know if Link has seen it yet.
I'm gonna hit our final countdown. Oh, there it is. We get the remix one on YouTube.
Link says nope. Ramos says I liked it. Short answer.
Well, on that
short answer, I'm curious to know what the long answer is now.
On that note,
all right. Out of the Avengers.
The Avengers mount up. What if they said that?
Avengers mount up. That'd be horrible editing. It's like, yo, who let that slide?
Who let the Avengers out?
Ramos said next Tuesday. All right, well, Ramos, give me out of 10. Out of 10, what'd you think of that movie?
Give us out of 1 to 10 on Tesseracts. So
just give me. I need a number out of 10.
Tesseracts. He did 6.
I gave it a 6.
6 Tesseracts.
On
Tesseract Tuesday.
On terms of obviously character and story development, 7.5.
7.5 Tesseract.
Stones.
Space Stones. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. 7.5. All right.
Okay.
I mean, he said 5. I said 6. You said 7.5. All right.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, that's still good. It's general area.
True.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, my friends.
Yep, guys. Thank you again for another show.
Thanks for Tesseract Tuesday.
I'm John.
I'm Ryan. We'll catch you all later.
Catch you guys next week. Next Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yep.
And we'll get back on Friday for Flashpoint
Fridays.
All right. See y'all later.
All right.
Thanks, muggers.
See you.